Day 3 of reading, everybody, and I know it's your favorite part, the know it, show it, and connect it. You know, as I've been doing these videos all week, I can just imagine everybody's hand raised during this time. This is the part where we get all of our conversations going and examples and goofy acting out. So, pause the video here for the vocab word of the day loaded so you can tell the definition for know it, act it out for show it, and give an example for connect it. All right, welcome back, guys. We're going to take a look at how authors use formal and informal languages depending on which character is doing the speaking, or in this text case, the writing of letters, to give the characters more personality. So let's follow along in your remote learning packets. Formal and informal language. Formal language sounds serious and polite. The words are exact and carefully chosen. Informal language sounds more relaxed. It's how friends talk to each other. Written language can be formal or informal. In The Journey of Oliver K. Woodman, some letters are informal and sound like people speaking. Some examples are words like hung out, the guys, and poor fella. Other letters use more formal language, such as distinct pleasure. Let's take a look at a couple of examples of informal and formal language. Informal would be, yo, what's up? While formal would be, how are you? You would probably say, yo, what's up to a friend, but you would probably say, how are you to an adult or a teacher. You could say, I'm gonna eat a snack, real informally with your friends at recess. Or, I'm hungry for a snack when it's snack time and you're in class with your teacher, Miss Pipitone. You could say, we're gonna chill, or we are going to relax. Which one sounds more formal? Definitely we're going to relax. This stuff is awesome versus we really enjoy these things. One is a little more formal than the other. Please let me go to Jimmy's house after school is a lot different than, may I please go to Jimmy's house after school? Which one do you think your parents would say yes to? Probably the more formal language. Another example of informal language is what you gonna do about it versus formal, what will you do about this situation? And then lastly, I paid like $20 for that thing versus the cost of this item was $20. You're getting the same information across in all of these examples. However, the person that you're speaking to is most likely going to be much different. You might have your best friends or your siblings when you're using informal language, but you might be with your teacher, your parents, or any other adult for more formal language. I'm going to read 2 letters from the text, and I want you to think about which one is formal and which one is informal. Let's go ahead and reread. I have page 279 and 281. Here we go. Here's page 279. Dear Ray, for 2 days, Oliver rode in the back of my truck and kept Bert, my brown bull, company. I delivered Bert to his new home, and he's settling in. But he'll miss the late-night conversations and the singing with Oliver. I left Oliver east of the Mississippi River, just outside Memphis, and hurried home to my beloved Amelia. Yours truly, Jackson McTavish. So now think to yourself, how was Jackson talking? Was he formal or informal? Think about whether or not he was very descriptive or explanatory. Now let's take a look at this example. Hi, Mr. OK is okay. Quinn and Sherry went to a basketball game at the Pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee last weekend and brought Mr. OK back. He hung out with us for a couple of days and all the girls liked him better than Quinn. So when Quinn's cousin's boyfriend's aunt was leaving to visit her sick grandfather in Fort Smith, Arkansas, the guys loaded Mr. OK in the aunt's station wagon and sent him on his way. We didn't even get to say goodbye. Cherry, Sherry's sister, for the gang. P.S. If you see Mr. OK again, tell him we all said goodbye. Now think about this one where Cherry is talking. Is she formal or informal? Think about how she's describing family members and everything else. Now, based on what you were just talking about, let's take a look at how we can fill out our chart. When we looked at the first letter from Jackson on page 279, we noticed that he was very polite and descriptive. He used phrases like hurried home to my beloved Amelia, and he even followed all the grammar rules. So his letter is definitely formal. While Cherry's letter uses words such as hi and hung out. And she even used like crazy descriptions of family members, right? In long-winded ways. So that letter is definitely informal. Take a look at the letters on page 291 and 282. 291 is formal and 282 is informal. While you're reading them, jot down some examples of how they're either formal or informal. Tell me what words are being used. Tell me whether or not grammar was being followed. Tell me if they're just rattling on, off and off and on. All right, you guys can do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.